So you're watering perfectly right.
Yeah, you think you're doing everything right.
Exactly. You're adding like rich organic fertilizer. But your squash plants are still turning yellow and literally cannibalizing themselves. Why? Well, today's deep dive puts you right in the middle of a real-life botanical mystery happening in Tante Grun's kitchen garden.
Right, so her zucchini, or, squash, are suffering from this really severe case of yellowing outer leaves. And to figure out what's going wrong, we're looking at an investigation by two boys from a nature and innovation class.
And what's really fascinating is how they approach the problem differently. I mean, one boy, Steen, he just wants to immediately run a statistical analysis.
He wants to set up treatment and reference groups for the data.
Right. But to actually solve this, we need to follow the other boy's lead, Kesser, and look directly at the plant chemistry. Because Tante Grün is feeding these plants comfrey leaves and old chicken manure pellets.
Which, those are incredibly rich in nitrogen and nutrients.
Right. So why are the plants still starving?
Well, it basically comes down to the soil structure. You see, squash are incredibly heavy feeders, and Tante Grün is dealing with sandy soil.
And sand acts kind of like a leaky sieve, doesn't it?
Exactly. All that rich nitrogen and magnesium from the manure, it just washes right through the soil before the plant's roots can actually, absorb it.
Oh, so the plant just straight up runs out of fuel.
Yes. And when magnesium drops, the plant goes into this sort of emergency triage mode.
What does that look like?
It actively strips highly mobile nutrients out of the older outer leaves and ships them directly to the center.
Wait, just to protect the new inner growth and the flowers?
Exactly.
So it's kind of like a sinking ship moving all its valuable cargo to the safest upper deck.
That is the perfect analogy, actually. And chemically, magnesium is the central atom in the chlorophyll molecule.
Oh, right.
So when the plant drains the magnesium from those outer leaves, it completely loses its green pigmentation. Color just vanishes.
Wow. But before you rush out to treat your own garden for starvation, the boys' notes do highlight a couple of false alarms we need to rule out first.
Oh, for sure. For example, some squash varieties naturally develop these, silvery white veins.
Which people probably freak out about.
Yeah, they panic and treat it for mildew, but it's just normal plant genetics.
Right. And then there's another classic misdiagnosis when the tiny mini squash start shriveling up and dropping off.
Yeah, people assume that's a nutrient deficiency, but that's actually just a lack of bee pollination.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, if the bees aren't doing the job, you have to manually play matchmaker and dab the male stamen against the female flower.
Okay, but assuming it is genuine starvation, what's the immediate fix for these yellowing leaves?
Well, it's a three-step rescue.
Mm-hmm.
First, you prune off the dead yellow leaves to improve airflow.
Makes sense.
Second, add a thick layer of compost around the base. This acts as a physical buffer, retaining moisture and slowing down that nutrient leaching we talked about earlier.
And the third step.
Finally, you apply a foliar spray of Epsom salts, which is pure magnesium sulfate mixed at exactly 1 teaspoon per 10 liters of water.
Okay, so since the plant needs those nutrients so badly, I'd assume you want to get this Epsom spray on them as early in the morning as possible, right? So they have it all day.
Oh, definitely not. That backfires horribly.
Wait, really? Why?
Because in the hot morning and afternoon sun, the stomata, which are the microscopic pores on the leaves, they close up tightly to prevent water loss.
Oh, so the plant won't even absorb the spray at all.
Right. Plus, those water droplets become tiny magnifying glasses in the harsh sunlight.
Oh, no. So they literally burn the plant tissue.
Exactly.
So I'd basically just be frying my already starving leaves.
Yeah, and the water evaporates so quickly that the salts just crystallize uselessly on the surface. You have to wait until the evening when the sun drops.
Because then the humidity rises.
Yes, and the stomata naturally open up to drink in the nutrients.
Got it. Well, Epsom salts are a great quick fix, but Tante Grün's sandy soil is still a structural problem.
Right, so for next year, the boys' notes suggest a much more permanent fix called hügelkultur.
Hügelkultur. That translates to mound culture, doesn't it?
It does, and basically by burying logs, branches, and organic waste under the soil, you create this massive underground sponge.
And as that wood decays over time, it holds onto moisture.
Yeah, and it slowly releases a steady stream of nutrients directly into the root zone.
Which totally solves that leaky sieve problem.
Exactly. It's fantastic.
That is a brilliant way to change the underlying dynamics of the garden. Well, thank you all for exploring the garden with us.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
And as you head out to check your own plants, consider this. We know hot summers mean heavy watering, right? And sudden summer thunderstorms can rapidly flush out whatever nutrients are left in sandy soil.
Oh, definitely.
So could that refreshing summer downpour actually be giving your garden a summer cold by washing away all its vital potassium? Think about that the next time the skies open up. So you're watering perfectly right.
Yeah, you think you're doing everything right.
Exactly. You're adding like rich organic fertilizer.